Welcome to the Scott Combs Voiceovers podcast, helping you start and grow your online voiceover business. I'm Scott. Joanne is chock full of questions. This time she asked how to develop a sultry voice. Let's talk about how you create different sounding reads.
Macronutrients with multiple medical services under one roof by river. Please stay on the line for the by rail.
The more variety you have in your reads, the more opportunities you have to get someone to pay you to talk. Now, I'm not saying people who only have one read in them can't have a voice business. I've known quite a few folks who have exactly one read and work regularly because they've played to their strength and honed that read to perfection. On the other hand, the reason I work every day is because I have quite a few different reads. Let's take a look at the most requested ones. When I develop different reads, I visualize a character and give it a name. First up is authoritative and friendly. Would you think I was going to name it Jeff? I call him as I see him. Authoritative and friendly is an offshoot of my newsreader character. Now, newsreader needs to sound authoritative but dispassionate. This guy just delivers the facts. Here's an example. After a safety meeting ended in the Kermit the Frog Community Center recently, officers and EMTs were called to the scene of an accident involving two men from the safety meeting. I stay in my lower register and try to use only enough inflection to get the point of the story across. Plus, I'm squeezing my abdomen to support my low register and project my voice the way singers do. Now, the friendly side of authoritative and friendly uses more energy, inflection, and smiles a bit. Willy Trucking has been a pioneer of refrigerated transport since its earliest days. In the 40s and 50s, our insulated vans revolutionized the industry. I'm still low in my register and projecting a bit, but I'm more animated and probably reading a bit more quickly. Try the newsreader and authoritative and friendly yourself. Record your reads and compare them to what I did here. I'll leave the scripts in the description in case you want to use them. Keep practicing until you feel the character become an extension of you. On to Friendly Phone Guy. Now, this critter was developed for a company specializing in messaging on hold for pharmacies, compounding pharmacies, and apothecaries. He needs to sound authoritative, but more personally engaged with the caller. Like this. Macro Drugs and Compounding has face masks for kids and adults, isopropyl alcohol, and of course, hand sanitizer, made right here in our pharmacy. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you for choosing Macro Drugs and Compounding. See? I'm higher in my register, and I'm not projecting as much. Plus, I'm smiling more. I'm using more of my natural voice and a slight whisper quality. You can use this voice for other business categories, of course. His name came from the client who asked for that kind of read. Again, practice till the character feels authentic. Let's take a quick listen to Movie Trailer Guy. For the sake of clarity, this character is supported with very specific equalization and compression settings to deliver the full effect, which we'll delve into in another episode. I'm not going to do that here. If you want to hear the full effect, go to scottcombs.com and listen to my corporate voice demo on the main page. It's the first read. Now, Movie Trailer Guy is probably the quietest character I have. In order to get that low register breathiness, I'm nearly whispering. It's a murmur, really, because I'm using more of my vocal cords than when I whisper. I'm also supporting the read by tensing my lower abdomen, but not too much. In a world where anything could happen, nothing did. See? Give it a try yourself. This can be a hard one, but it's worth developing. Typically, if I'm having a tough time getting there, I'm talking too loudly. Which brings us to sultry. Now, to be clear, no one has ever accused me of being sultry. But I've directed and produced enough commercials for perfume and jewelry that I kind of know how it works. Now, this is probably the softest read of all. You are murmuring. So you will need to get closer to the mic and take advantage of the proximity effect, where there's an enhancement of your lower frequencies. You'll hear it as you move closer and move further away. Now, at this point, I'm thinking about how lovers in intimate moments talk. They're very close, so they whisper or murmur. For voiceovers, the murmur tends to be more used. A pure whisper is here and isn't substantial enough to translate very well, while a murmur is here and translates very well. Magic by Smelly Toilet Water. Indulge. Now, rarely do things like this come naturally. You have to practice, and I can't do it for you. If you want to know more about reading out loud for a living, check out the rest of the channel or the videos on screen. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.